Hello and welcome to yet another podcast edition of I Tell Differently. So today we'll start the 25th part of my story, which is named as the Blue Rafflesia. The name of this part of story is Who is She? Let us begin. When Mr. Panda was horrendously looking for his colleagues, Mr. Bakshi and Mr. Patnaik, the man who was inside the car which was following Mr. Panda, enters the airport. He comes to the inquiry where Mr. Panda was standing with an irritating face and disturbed mind. I have some news to give you, Mr. Panda. What? Who are you? I have been sent by Raw. The person who was following Mr. Panda replies to Panda's query. Panda was very nervous, and this person was showing just the opposite. He was very cool and composed. Show me your I card. Panda confronted the person. I work for a secret agency. I cannot show you my card in this public place where everyone can see us and peep into our conversation. Please come aside. I will show you. Where? Panda is now a little bitter. However, he liked the logic provided by this person. To the washroom, that person replied with a mischievous smile in his face. Okay, let us go there and let us see what you can show. Okay, once Mr. Panda reached and entered the washroom, the person who was going to show the ID to him take out a spray bottle. Mr. Panda turns back to the person and find him standing just next to him. Yeah, now show me your card. Here it is. That person sprayed once directly in the face of Mr. Panda. As an experienced police officer, Panda took just a minute to understand what is going to happen. He quickly smells the vibrant and clear essence of chloroform. At first, Panda thought, let us confront the person until his senses is intact. But the next moment he thought, let us see where this take me to. So he allows the spray to come onto his face. He do not resist and allow himself to become senseless. Mr. Jayanta felt an acute pain when that person pierced the knife inside his stomach. Due to the acute pain, he loses his sense for a few seconds. After that, he recovered himself pretty fast. But within that time, Bhuvash has taken him to the dis- dispensary of the ship. After providing a stitch in his stomach, the doctor said, thank God you are alive. Please take little rest and then do your work. Because a lot of blood was lost. However, thank your friend that he has brought you right in time. So, for the remaining part of the journey, please be stable, cool, and relax. He found that two police officers were waiting for him also. Are you okay? Who's that person? Why have you tried to stab you? The characteristic of the stab show that the person is experienced. I think he is a professional. He is within the ship till now, as this ship has not parked anywhere from the time that incident took place. If he has not jumped into the ocean, that miscreant is still on the ship. The police officers, after informing Jayanto, look into his eyes. Okay, Inspector, Jayanto replied. Do you have any idea when this ship will reach Andaman? Just a day more, that inspector responded. Jayanto has already informed Professor about this incident, but he has not yet informed Anjali. He knows that Professor will also remain silent about this in front of Anjali. Hey Jayanto, how are you? Bhuvash with a large smile interrupted Jayanto's thought. However, Jayanto was happy to see Bhuvash. He is the person who saved Jayanta by taking him to the doctor within the correct time. As a result, Jayanta was saved with a minor injury. Fine, Bhuvash. Professor called me last night. They were planning to airlift you to a good hospital. But I informed him that you were okay. Otherwise, your mission could have been over. And as much as I know you, it will be extremely disappointing and disheartening for you to return to your home at this juncture, explained Bhuvash. Yes, Bhuvash, it could have been a tragedy, a disaster for myself. I could have lost my confidence if I had abandoned the mission now. Thank you so much, Bhuvash. Chanta was overwhelmed with gratitude towards his surveyor, Bhuvash. The plane reaches the Andaman airport right in time. Raj, Rohit, and Gomej arrived in Port Blair right in time. The passenger of the same plane who was observing them also deboard the plane right in time and come out of the Andaman airport. That observer took a taxi and moved towards the Tanga Island. However, our tribe took a bus and moved straight to a hotel which is near to South Andaman. Then, after staying in that hotel for few hours, they took a boat and tried to reach the Tang Island. They have to meet with Mr. Prashen and tell him the password. But they also had to avoid their observer because, as you know, from the plane itself, they have already observed the observer. After just an hour or two, the plane from Bhubaneswar arrived. Two persons from Bhubaneswar came out with a fake identity and name. They took a auto and moved to the bus stand. After then, they took a again they took a bus that take them to the location informed to them by professor from a phone, which is also near to South Andaman. Professor Bhattacharya and Basu also reached Tango Island. They had also met with Mr. Prashen. He requests them to take rest in the waiting room till the other members arrived. Fortunately for the members of the secret mission to the mysterious North Sentinelese Island, their followers were not able to detect any more location of them after reaching Andaman. Neither the follower of Raj, Rohit and Gomej, neither the follower, who is also an inspector of Mr. Bakshi and Mr. Patnaik, and neither the stabber of Jayanta and Bhuvash. However, both of them is yet to reach the location where Mr. Prashen is staying. And Professor Bhattacharya and Basu has reached their desired location without any hindrance. So only two-person remains. It is Jayanta and Bhuvash. Jayanta is injured, so all the other members assumed that there will be some delay. But they are also very alert about anyone other coming to that location whose information is not available with any of the member of the team. But till now, no one has arrived, so they are slowly but steadily relaxing. They thought that no, no lapses of or no leak of information has taken place. So they were discussing with each other. At that moment, a lady comes into that location. Hi, Mr. Proshen. Here is your password. Proshen is dumbfounded. He was not informed about any lady member for this secret mission. As per his information, there are only male members. Then who is she? And also, she has given him the correct password. So, who is this lady? That may or may not be discovered in the next part, but please wait for part 26 that will be released in the next week. So, if you like part 25, then please share this edition among your friend, colleagues, families, and also like this post if you really like it. And goodbye and good night for now.